Howdy everyone, hello, welcome back to more of Let's Play Kessen 2. I am the Black Shadow. Been a couple of days or so since the last upload onto the YouTube channel. I've been catching up with other bits and pieces, so this has been a slight wait for the next video. It's time for us to carry on with our adventures in Cao Cao. Last time, we had our showdown at Chibi, where, of course, for the purposes of the game and story, we won against the Alliance and should have, you know, ended this historical period and just won on the spot, but the game had to contrive some sort of reason for us to fall back with all our forces, even though we had Liu Bei and Sun Quan at our mercy. So we have to rush north to deal with a surprise attack from Ma Chao over at Tong Gate, lest we be destroyed, apparently. You know how it is.
Cao Cao, victorious in the naval battle at Chibi, decides the time is now right for an attack on Wu. However, Cao Cao receives an urgent report from the capital. West Ji's Ma Chao, at the head of the Great Army, is storming Chang'an. Cao Cao reluctantly orders his entire army to withdraw from Wu and returns to Zhucheng.
Again, this is complete nonsense, but whatever.
Let us begin. Outline your ideas for conquering the land.
Ma Chao enjoys the thrill of battle, but not the boring details. He can often leave his flanks inadequately defended. If we attack his supply unit from the rear, it will crush their morale.
This is the way I see it. It's very clear. Our army still has many areas that need much improvement. I suggest you assign me to troop training duty.
Ma Chao's army is sweeping aside everything in its path. To counteract their onslaught, we need to increase our manpower.
Sire, what do you wish us to do?
Alright, so we've got a few ideas available to us here. Obviously, here's the state of play against Liu Bei, though it doesn't particularly matter because we will not be fighting Liu Bei's forces in this battle. I must admit, and I'm hoping someone knows particularly, when you're in these sort of fights where you're taking on a tertiary force, I'm kind of curious, are the AI's sort of stats and abilities kind of somewhat determinant on what the, on, like, the main other force you're taking on, i.e. Liu Bei for Wei and Cao Cao for Shu, or are they fixed? I legitimately don't know. I'm going to assume that they're fixed, because like you have these situations where, for example, here we can attack enemy supply troops, but that only will affect this battle. This won't do anything against Liu Bei in the longer run. So, as such, probably not going to take Zhang Liao's idea. I think either training or recruiting both seem pretty solid to me. And I guess if I had to make a punt, I think I might actually do some recruiting. Something I don't do enough of in this game, as has been shown at many times. So yeah, I think we're gonna do some recruiting.
All right, do it. But I am warning you all: do not fail me.
Yes, sir.
Our forces have now been greatly strengthened.
Very nice. All right then. So plus 700 for all units. Pretty neat.
Ma Chao's powerful army captures Chang'an, as well as the strategic Tong Gate. Despite still being exhausted from their battle at Chibi, Cao Cao's troops must deal swiftly with Ma Chao and his army.
That thug Ma Chao attacked us. That much is clear. If you want Liu Bei to stop committing these crimes, then tell me. Where is the Imperial Seal?
I don't know what you mean.
Liu
It's
Bei
been like 10
is
years.
intent on rescuing you, even if he has to defy heaven. This earthquake is heaven's wrath.
It's Liu Bei's fault?
Unless I get the Imperial Seal, the wrath of heaven will not cease. Diao Chen. Tell me where it is. If you do, I promise you can go back to Liu Bei.
Such arrogance.
What's wrong? Don't you want to see Liu Bei?
I have promised the Emperor. I can only tell a worthy hero where the Imperial Seal can be found.
What are you saying?
What do you think she's saying? Read between the lines, buddy.
And? Well,
Oh, this scene.
why aren't you he?
I remember this.
What's that? Who is this guy?
Can't you see? You keep making the same mistakes. Lord Cao Cao is called a hero. But no matter how many battles you win, disasters continue. Why is that? Have you ever stopped to ask yourselves why the chaos has not ended? Aren't you curious? It is a sign. Can you read it?
Of course.
Still in the dark, huh? Well, I'll explain. Lord Cao Cao, observe those around you. You have more loyal commanders than the sky has stars. They have pledged their lives to you, yet you do not realize this. No, you're only thinking of yourself, your glory, your supposed greatness. If you do not give this heed, I am afraid, you will fail to conquer the world. You will lose to Liu Bei. Even Ma Chao.
You admonish me? Who are you?
I am called Sima Yi.
You are fearless. I think I like you, Sima Yi. You will serve me.
My lord?
My
You told
lord.
the council on how to drive back Ma Chao.
My lord?
Commence the War Council. Report on your situation.
According to the scouting unit report, the enemy has apparently taken up position in this area.
Okay, makes sense. So yeah, this is a Tong Gate. Quite a unique little battle, actually. There's not many which has, like, a couple of gate areas like this. Obviously, you can see there is a potential way around at the top of the map. Bear this in mind.
Both Ma Chao's unit and Ma Dai's unit must be forced to fall back in this battle. Our whole army will be defeated if my lord's unit flees.
Why is that funny?
State your strategies.
My lord, I have a strategy. Please protect this storehouse here, my lord. We will attack without giving the enemy a chance to rest. Because the storehouse is close by, we will have the provisions we need to destroy the enemy.
Lord, please consider my plan. If we attack Tong Gate first, the enemy will think we are planning to break through the center. Once the enemy has committed his forces to the head-on attack, our units will secretly circle around the battlefield and attack from the rear. The enemy will be defenseless.
My lord, I also have a strategy. First, we must lure the enemy out from Tong Gate. Then Lord Jia Haoba and I will set an ambush here. My lord will attack the south gate. Our storehouse will look vulnerable, and to attack it, the enemy will certainly leave by the north gate.
My lord, which strategy will you have us employ?
So, plenty of interesting ideas here. To be fair, they all have a degree of merit, and I think probably any of these is good to take. The issue you have in this fight is that basically you need to try and take preferably both these gates, and you've almost got too many units to do it. You know, you've got like 8 separate units, and obviously the way gates work is that you can only really attack with one, maybe two realistically at the most, so you've kind of got some spare forces. Which means you do have some options ahead of you. You could indeed take Cheng Yu's plan here and kind of just rotate here, you know, get a unit to kind of attack first, soften a gate up, then pull it out, get someone else to actually break it down, then pull them out, get someone to actually attack the enemy protecting it. You could definitely do that with some micro, but that sounds like a bit of effort. Xun Yu's plan makes a lot of logical sense as well. Kind of stalling the enemy at both gates here while sending a force around to try and circle. Pretty solid, but maybe seems a little obvious. Sima Yi's is definitely quite a cunning idea, kind of focusing most of the forces down south, including Cao Cao's own units, and waiting to ambush at the storehouse. Pretty risky, looking to bait the enemy in. Eugene's still going to circle around as well, for that matter, but, well, you know, I see no reason not to take it. I mean, this is what I'm going to go for. If I had to give any of the three, I'd say Sima Yi's, but I think any are good.
Let's use this strategy. Battle!
Alright, let's go take these miscreants down a peg or two.
Battle!
Now, there is definitely one noted difference, well, a couple of noted differences in this fight, I guess, between this and, say, the variant for Liu Zhang, taken as the show, because that's what's going on. We're fighting Xi while Liu Bei is going to Yi province. Is that I would argue the Xi army is probably a lot more dangerous, although the Liu Zhang's army is you know, held up in a castle. There's many ways to get around that. Ultimately, you know, the Xi army's got some pretty decent generals. You know, Ma Chao, Ma Dai, Pang Dai, Deng Ai. They're also pretty big units too. So that is not to be underestimated. In fact, it's pretty dangerous. Let's have a little quick review of our forces here. Cao Cao being joined by Xiao Bu. We've got Himiko along with Hu Ji. Xiao Dun along with Zhang He. Zhang now being joined by Yuejin and Li Dian. Cao Ran along with Cao Hong and Cheng Yu are attacking the south gate. In ambush, we've got Xiao Ba being joined by Xun Yu. Interesting to note that for this, Xun Yu's actually a sub-general, you know, lieutenant rather than commanding her own unit. That was something I kind of realized afterwards. I was like, oh yeah, where the hell was Xun Yu's unit in his plan? Well, she's a sub-general, which is kind of amusing. And then Sima Yi here on his own. We'll show Sima Yi into detail. I've not seen him before. His magic stat, as you can expect, is pretty crazy. He is a bow unit, which is worth noting. So he's probably not realistically the best to be doing an actual ambush. You want him to be sort of supporting from the sides, but it should be fine. Meteor Shower, Hail, Ice Storm for him. Pretty decent spells. Eugene still going along through the north route here with a pretty enormous unit. Eugene with Dong Shuangfeng, Shi Shuangfeng, and Guo Jia. So this is a real composite army with all sorts going on here, which is pretty funky stuff. Anyway, so I think we're going to change our plan ever so slightly. The problem is we don't need 5 people like attacking this gate. So I think I'm actually going to basically just move Cao Cao in a little bit and Himiko in a little bit. And we'll just let these 3 just go and attack the gate, and we'll just kind of leave them in reserve and kind of decide what we want to do from there. I don't think we need to be getting too carried away in this fight. I don't think it's too necessary. You know? Also worth noting as well the fact that we do have a huge amount of time in this battle, which again gives further credence perhaps doing the plan of, you know, taking turns attacking and just kind of a war fatigue, you know, do some attacking at a gate, pull them back, recover at the storehouse. You know, again, all 3 plans that are presented to you are pretty viable. As you can see, the only issue, though, with Xun Yu's plan at the north here is that getting, like, through the top route is going to take some time. As you can see, it's not a very easy to navigate and traverse sort of area. There's all sorts of little obstacles, so... You know, while perhaps sending units around is not a bad idea, it might be a bit on the obvious side is the first issue. And the second is that it will take time to actually enact this. So maybe trying to bait them in to attack you near your supply compound is risky, but I don't think it's actually that a certain idea. It also means as well that our fighting that's going to take place with Sima Yi and Xiao Ba's units, we can kind of use our tactics a lot more liberally than we might do previously, because they will recover at a much faster rate, as well as the fact that they'll be getting increased morale as well, which is pretty damn nice. I'll also apologise quickly if you hear the occasional pause of me from speaking. I'm not 100% well today. So that's me just kind of sorting myself out. I feel sorry for, like, you know, like, trying to get through a gate of this magnitude and size with, like, these puny little things. I do get the impression, though, that, like, this gate is actually originally, like, a much, much smaller door, and they've just taken the image and just blown it all out of proportion to make it look correct. Like, it's hard to tell sometimes. It doesn't seem practical to have a gate this damn big. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I feel like it. I feel like it. It feels like it. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be a pretty bad day today. Never mind. We're just kind of waiting on Shaobar to give us the information on the incoming enemy. It surely won't be too long here. His Bang Days unit, by the way, not shown it. Again, most of the time, the enemy generals are going to be on their own to account for the fact that there's not many of them. So it just gives a ton of what you would call it, a ton of troops to work with. Of course, his war stat is kind of crazy and ridiculous. Rush and duel are 2 strategies. Pretty nice. Let's have a little watch through the north here. Again, this unit's going to take a bit of time to get around here because of the fact that, you know, it's a real weird composite unit. I guess the argument is if you'd have gone with, like, Shun Yu and Yujin, it might be a little bit... Well, Yujin's going to take some time anyways because it's always going to have the Shuang Fangs, who are foot troops. But Shun Yu's a cavalry general, ultimately. So it's possible that her unit might actually have got through at a pretty decent rate of knots. Again, you can see here, like, this unit's taking some time to actually just maneuver through the forest here. Which isn't really ideal by any stretch of imagination. Is what it is. Right, so meanwhile, further south, we have contact. Here comes Ma Dai, of course, quite a nice, well-rounded general. Volley and Fireball. Volley's not really going to do anything for him because he's leading units. Fireball, though, is potentially dangerous in this horse pose. Alright, here he comes. Come on. Take the bait. Take the bait. There we go. Wait a minute, what the hell? Oh, wait, he's a second unit?
Now's our chance. What's happening?
Oh, wait, there's a second unit coming? Ooh. Ooh, that's a little uncomfortable. I'm not sure if I'm a big fan of that. Who said send more than one? I guess it makes sense. Right, change of plan then. Right, Himiko, I need you to come up here as well. We don't need all these units getting through here. It's just unnecessary. I think we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, let's go get them. Sima Yi with his staff, because, of course, he has to be fucking different, because, you know, he's goddamn Sima Yi. What do you expect? Right, let's go do some damage. We'll target the confused units while we still can here. No, come on. There we go, that should be better. I don't know if he starts off at level 2? He sounds legitimately pissed. Yeah, it looks like it's level 2 magic start for Sima Yi. That's pretty decent. Not bad damage. Not bad damage, folks. That was pretty good. I'll give Ma Dai something to think about. Very nice. Yeah, that is. There's more units coming there. I was not expecting this. Who's that? Oh, that's Dung Ai there. Okay, then. Fireball and Rally. Okay, we are going to need to... What's the plan here? Right. It's fine. We'll pull them out here, and we'll start getting to work on... we'll start getting into Dung Ai's units. And we'll look to attack from Himiko from the side as well. There is an argument that I could actually send a unit in to, like, circumvent the North Gate now? Because they've left it exposed. I like this idea. I like this idea a lot. Yeah, I actually think this is not a bad little idea. Like, hopefully they've charged out the north gate to attack me, which is probably that there's no defenders left. I mean, with any luck, I might actually be able to do some serious damage here. That could be pretty. This could be pretty effective. Right, give me a Shao Bar's unit here. Go get yourself a piece of Deng Ai here. Alright, let's go do some damage here. Like, Shao Bar and Shunyi, that's a serious unit. Like, I'd be pretty concerned about fighting something like this. Sure.
You'll pay for facing my blade here with your head.
Ah.
You're silly. It's not a game.
I was kind of expecting to take that, I'm not gonna lie, but oh well, what can you do? What can you do? Alright then, let's go do some damage here. Oh, this looks ripe for a hail shot here. Now the good thing, at least with the Shi army, is that they don't really have any iron walls to protect from any of your spells, which you've got plenty, you know, between Shun Yu, Sima Yi, Himiko, Cheng Yu, Rojia, you've got a lot of magically inclined generals, which is pretty nice. That was not the greatest hit in the world. Kind of let myself down there. That was kind of not good. I actually reckon we've probably got this reasonably in hand. Let's go send Himiko through as well. I actually think this is again not ridiculous to send these units through here. Eugen's still marching around, which is fine. Should be okay here, I'd like to hope. I so hate how the AIs put Sima Yi in a freaking flat formation. It's just so terrible. Ugh. So bad. What the hell's Sima Yi even doing?
The gate is open. Now's our chance.
You pass the gate, but you won't pass Pang Di.
Zhengli and Pang Day are about to have a duel, and it's going to be pretty awesome. Alright then. I think we need to do some damage to these units here. This is kind of unacceptable. And they also, being that they're just bowing me, are right targets just to get shot at. Just get hailed here. They're just sitting there waiting to get murdered. Oh, it's just like this building rage and anger. And it's just like, ha! Okay. Oh my god! That was nasty. That was a chunky hit. And again, we might as well like throw spells at these dudes. Like, there's really no reason not to do so. Oh, god damn me, don't I? Like, I should be able to even like get an ice storm here, and I can't quite hit both units, which is very unfortunate. But I can still hit this one. We'll just throw it all out here. Yeah, given the fact that we do have numbers issues here, so very nice. Okay, that'll have to do here. We've confused a lot of the units, so that's good.
Surprise attack!
Uh-oh. Yeah, I was concerned about this. Yeah, there's an ambush up top. I had a feeling this might happen. Zhu Shu of all people. Wow, I did not expect this. Heavy cavalry. Oof. That's kind of gross. Okay, we have problems up north here, folks. We need to deal with this. Jiang Wei as well, also spotted. So there's some Shu troops definitely assisting Or soon-to-be Shu troops, I should say. They haven't actually joined Liu Bei yet at this point. Man, it's actually kind of gross here. Jiang Wei's at the south gate as well. He's cavalry units, okay. Right, we got plenty of fun going on here then. Right, we're going to need to deal with this situation. Somehow, for some reason, our units aren't actually freaking like confused here. We have lost some morale, though, by the looks of it, so that's kind of unfortunate. Alright, let's just shoot away here. This definitely is not typical and standard and, like, traditional arch territory, but I don't think this game's going to care about that. My poor frames, though. Ugh. It should do plenty of damage. It's not a bad little hit, that. I guess the trees are just... They're just too detailed for the game to handle. They're just like... It's just too much. Oh, there's a lot of confusion going on here as well. This is... Ooh, this is going to be fairly painful for the enemy here. Go get him, Guojia. I haven't played this game for like about a week or so. So it's good times hearing Guojia beat once again there. Oh, he has a level 2 magic now. Nice. I was unsure if he was or not. I couldn't remember. I'm pretty sure I hailed first to find out. That was an error. Some good stuff there from Guojia. Very nice. What's Dong Shuang Feng got? She's got a rush, doesn't she? She does indeed. You know what? I think we're just going to rush here. And then this fight should be largely won. Especially given the fact that I'm losing frames here, so I'm kind of like hesitant to stay in this fight for too long here. Oh yeah, that's brutality. Jushu's been hit very, very hard. Very nice. Right, okay, meanwhile, so yeah, so these units are now starting to come around here. I might be able to send, like these units to perhaps flank Jiang Wei and even Peng Day, perhaps. I have options. I have definitely got options here, which is good. And units are taking quite a lot of blows here, actually, which is a little concerning. We're taking a lot of damage from these units. It's kind of gross. Right, time for some more pain, please. Again, we can throw these fairly happily. We'll get a much faster recharge rate than normal because we're fighting pretty close to the storehouse here. This is where the damage is going to be done here. This is going to be nasty. Right in the meat of the army too. That's some serious damage there. Yikes. Good job. Look at this. 3-on-1, 4-on-1 against the lady. Like, damn, guys. What the hell? This shit's rude. Right, further south here. So, yeah, Zhang Liao and Peng Day are having a good old scrap here. So, I think this probably calls for... Of course it is. Ugh. Rudeness. This is overdue. Surely he's taking this.
Seek the honor of losing to me?
What a joke. I laugh right in your face.
I mean, the smart money would be on Zhang Liao here for sure. But a Pangde win is not outrageous here. Yes! Very, very nice.
Well, I'll get you.
Good stuff. Well, he's lying glitch, but it doesn't matter too much. There we go. Yeah, Zhang Liao, I think, is always a favourite for that, but I didn't expect Pangde to turn it down, so I think it was definitely worth doing that, because that's going to give us a huge advantage in this gate fight, getting that victory there. Just as you can see, just in terms of morale and everything, that's pretty big for us here. Right, Yuji's busy fighting up north there, should be going fairly well. Himiko's nearly through the gate here. We need to work out what we want to do there momentarily. Sima Yi's actually kind of struggling here, troop-wise. Like, we're out of goods too. It's kind of annoying that you can't, like, kind of get your troops to fight, like, these archers units here. You see if I can't try and bait them in to, like, charge the archers and then fight them properly. Bring them out of combat. See what we can do. And again, these are archers taking on horse bows. Like, this is a definite disadvantage. Well, he's dead. There we go. That gets that unit out of... that's brought them into combat as well, which is good. Because it means they're not just sitting there bowing me the whole damn time. Yeah, there is a strategy you can definitely employ here. There you go, very good. Alright, that'll have to do here. That'll have to do. Sima Yi's in maybe a bit of trouble here, which is not what I was expecting. Alright, Himiko, how do I want to do this? Ma Chao's still around somewhere or another. I reckon it probably makes sense to get, like... Let's get Himiko doing a bit of exploration around here, see if we can't pick out where Ma Chao actually is, because I legit don't know. Probably not a bad idea. Pangde looks like he's about to fall down there, which is good. Yeah, see, Shingyu's already getting Meteor Shower back here. So nice. No, I could use Ice Storm here. It's tempting. Yeah, I might. Damn it. Simi's got some issues. I'm getting a little concerned. Is this tier 3? I couldn't tell. Another spelling piece I was shooting. That's really, really nice. How the hell's that taken to anyways? I'm kind of curious where magic stats at. She might well be on, like, tier 3 magic now. It's very hard, close. Like, if she's not pretty close yet, Simi's losing. He's losing badly. We have issues. We need to get Cao Cao back around here. We got problems. Simi's plan is not going as well as I would have liked. Okay, we're going to do that. Sheldon's going to come round and look to flank Jiangwei from behind here. I think this seems pretty reasonable to me. Yeah, Simi has definite issues here. Like, we're being supported by the, whatchamacallit? Wait, what the hell? Wait, Ma Chao's there? Wow, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, well, let's go get him. You do that. I don't know if there's going to be perhaps more ambushes. Let's have a look around. We might find there's a storehouse for the enemy somewhere around. I would not be against trying to get hold of them. Right, we do have Meteor Shower. We should probably make use of it because we are in trouble here. Like, we're holding on morale-wise because of the storehouse. Here we go.
We are invincible. There is no army that we cannot stop.
We should hang our heads in disgrace and shame.
Yeah, you really should. Yeah, like our units being confused and everything. I'm trying to think where's good to get me. It's probably actually back over there, probably. But yeah, the storehouse is the only thing keeping us alive here. But we have men dying left, right, and center. This is pretty bad. Horse bows, everyone. Serious business. Have been for hundreds, if not thousands of years. Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that shot edge to do a lot of damage to this unit here. I did do a fair chunk of damage here, but we are losing. We are losing badly. Some of these units getting ripped apart here. This is really bad. Yeah, look at the speed of that. It's just like getting crushed. Right, Himiko's looking to see if she can find any more like supply depot around, which would be really big to hit here. Ma Chao may not see this coming. He hasn't. He's been ambushed. Very nice.
Soldiers! We go!
I cannot stress how dangerous this is. As that guy down the back is happy to tell you how dangerous that is. Don't do it. Alright, let's go get him, everyone. For glory. Oh, you got volley? Why are you getting stuck in? I've no idea, but we'll volley while we still can.
Fire!
For some reason, this unit was just getting charged into the fight here. I don't know what was going on. So we'll volley before they officially get brought into combat here. It's our one chance to do it. It's always weird, volley. It always looks like it's doing so much more damage than it actually does sometimes. It's kind of strange. Still a decent hit, though. Alright. This may not be a good idea, but I'm going to try it. There's no way Ma Chao refuses, surely.
Commander, prepare to lose your head!
So be it. You can cry when you're dead.
Definitely pretty concerned. Like, this is so risky doing this. So dangerous. Wow. I'm amazed.
I fear that I've lost my touch.
I'm amazed I won that fight. Good job, Sheldon. Wow. That was awesome. It's also the second time that line's not played, which is very annoying. Wow, I'm legitimately amazed that worked. I was expecting definite failure there. Wow. All right then. So Jiang Wei's gonna block up the gate now, which is kind of an annoyance. Himiko's looking around to see if she can't find the gate here. We have, yeah, Sima Yi's like about to lose. I'm trying to see if I can't find one like manually with my own eyes. Not seeing much of anything. Yeah. Maybe down here. We'll have a look. And then if not, then we can just hit Jiang Wei from behind, and that will do. Zhu Xu's pretty much all but beaten here, which is good. Sima Yi is holding 7,000 dudes with 600. It's ludicrous. The power of fighting by storehouse, everyone. It just makes... You have these situations where you're just, like, completely overwhelmed, obviously. But you can hold off for a long, long time if they don't take out the storehouse.
Cao Cao, you will feel the wrath of my clan!
It's kind of ridiculous. Alright then. I think that's gonna do. Let's get Sima Yi the hell out of there. He's done his job. He's done everything. He's done all he can do. Right, let's go take on Ma Dai here. Yeah, I definitely should be doing that. Alright, Eugene's magic ability goes up. That's pretty good.
Nya, 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 nya. Losers!
Impossible. This can't be happening.
You'd be surprised. Alright then. Eugene has learnt the flat formation. What? It's terrible.
You're going to fight me?
Why do you want to learn that? I thought that was like the first thing you learned. Unbelievable. Eugene's also learned Battle Cry. That's not too bad. It's a decent little pickup. Alright then. So yeah, Eugene's flanking around now, which is all well and good. Not really finding anything with Himiko, which is kind of a little disappointing. I was kind of hoping there'd be a supply compound around here, but it doesn't look like there is, so never mind. Right, we'll get her to... Whoa! We'll get her to hit Jiangwei from behind then. Jiangwei's about to have a very bad day. Eugene, if there's nothing else for you to do, we'll get Eugene's unit to look to attack Ma Chao here. Should be fine.
Do I really have to?
I mean, like, yes. Is the short answer. The long answer is, you better damn well believe yes. No. Let me do damage. Get into... Jiangwei's just like freaking... He's been doing a lot of this historically, looking to hold unit, like hold off a gate, defend against the Wei army. This is his future in life, everyone. Zhang Liao's trying to get his squad into battle, but he's getting held up by his own damn troops, which is kind of humorous. There we go. We can still raid, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna go ahead and do this.
For the Empire, make way for Zhang Liao.
It's about one of the only abilities you can seem to do in a freaking in a gate battle. It's one of the nice things about learning raid. Not only does it do a lot of damage, especially in the player's hands, but the fact is you can use it a lot of the time too.
That's all. You are nothing.
You can use it in like fort fights. You can use it in gate fights. You can use it in naval battles. Like it has a lot of effectiveness. So, right, we're actually gonna go ahead and pull Zhang Liao out, and then we're gonna move Cao Ren in. Is what we're gonna do here. Because, you know, Zhang Liao's had plenty of chance to do a lot of damage and get some good stuff here going on. You know, we gotta share the love, folks. We gotta share love. Sima Yi has 500 dudes. That is a ridiculous number. Absolutely absurd number. Alright, let's go get them, everyone. I mean, they've both got rally, haven't they? Yeah, looks like they both got rally. Kind of annoying. I would love to get Rush first house. That'd be really, really good here, but guess it's not to be. Right, looks like Dong Ai looks like he's pretty much beat here, which is pretty good. I think we should probably look to finish these guys off. Xiaoba, you get out of the way. Or, not Xiaoba, I mean, you know what I meant. Alright, let's go get him.
Xiaoba is no less than his father.
I know, that's what you keep trying to prove time after time after time after time after time after time. You get the idea. Stop getting up my dudes back here.
Anyone else want a useless death?
Should do a fair chunk of damage here. It's going to take out most of Dong Ai's unit here. Yeah, Dong Ai's pretty much it's all over here, which is good. Meanwhile, Ma Chao is losing. This is good. My friend. Just want to confuse that damn cavalry unit there. Well, that was the idea, was to try and confuse them so they'd stop just shooting the hell out of my dudes. But may not be how that's going to work. That's 500. That's ridiculous, the amount of casualties sustained by this unit here. Absolutely nuts. That unit on the left has 8 dudes. 8. What the hell? 8 guys. Wow. If this was freaking RTK-11, like the unit would just like automatically like retreat at this point. He'd just be permanently confused. It's like, what's going on?
Father, did you see me in battle?
We have lost. Everyone withdraw!
There we go. Dong Ai is meeting. Very nice. Now we can look to swallow and envelop the rest of the forces here and just take them apart. Not quite mop-up duty, but fairly close to it. Cavalry's not dark formation, not bad. It's a decent formation.
Withdraw!
So while picking up Battle Cry, also pretty solid. Battle Cry's got all the weird tactics that, like, I feel like it should probably be better than what it actually kind of is. One of those strange ones, you know? Alright, we'll get Zhang Liao to, like, help beat Ma Dai if he's somehow not beaten trying. He can assist in that situation. Alright, meanwhile, so Sao Ren's gonna go and look to get the job done here.
Destroy them!
Oh man, still can't use that. Ooh. How can you not use rally in an outpost fight? It's so absurd. So absurd, everyone. Can't use freaking magic or anything. It's because, like, it's this game scares like, oh, you're gonna click the game. We don't know what we're gonna do. You're gonna click the game. That's a rough translation of what the game is kind of debating at. So, yeah, it looks like freaking Xiao Dun's even gonna beat Ma Chao on his own here, which is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of absurd, everyone. But there we go. We've done a fairly decent job with this fight. I'm pretty happy, all things considered. Yeah, taking it pretty decently. Again, I would wager that any 3 of the strategies that you all have their merits. Chain use is probably the one that needs the most micro, because you're kind of relying on, you know, being able to kind of, you know, rotate your forces to not kind of tire them all out. That's kind of the whole point of it. Short use is also not a bad idea. The problem is it's going to take a little while, and the other issue you have is that if you do a poor job with your flanking forces, then you have a real issue. I might just throw, like, lightning down here or something. Not really many officers that, many troops to actually go for here.
We won, and
Doesn't
that's
matter.
the way it always should be.
We were simply weak, no excuses.
Ma Chao's had a really bad run of this series. Poor guy.
You killed my brother! You'll pay!
I mean, we didn't kill him. Yeesh. Calm it down. Yeah, Ma Chao's beaten. Ma Dai also needs to be defeated as well, of course, so... Why does everyone know the flat formation? Who gives a damn about the flat formation? It's terrible. Those some seriously enormous shard device, everyone. Ow. Yeah, it's gonna sting, everyone. It's gonna sting. Alright, nothing too much else to be done here. This battle is, this battle's pretty much over. Zhang Liao's trying to find a way to get into fighting here. Like, I guess there isn't enough space to come from the side. Nah, I guess not. We'll hit what we can here. We'll probably, like, maybe we can throw, like, whatever you want to call it. This unit's still technically not in combat here. It is now. I mean, sure, we'll hit what we can. There's not really much to hit, to be honest, but hey. I feel bad for Himeko. She didn't get the opportunity to, like, cause some kind of carnage. It's what she lives for. Very nice. She's also not tier 3 yet, I don't think, magic-wise. I don't think she is, which is kind of crazy. And you've got, what, Russian duel? Yeah, there's obviously no enemy officers in range here. Jiang Wei would not take the duel anyways. There's no way he would take it. He'd refuse. Like, I'm sure of it. Yeah, of course, you've got Battle Cry now, don't you? Yes, you do.
You can't regret your actions once you're dead.
I wonder if the idea for Xiao Ba is that if you get all his 5 skills, he gets the same 5 that, his father does. That'd be a nice touch, you know? I'd appreciate that. Anyways, I think that's pretty much all she wrote in this one. Been pretty solidly held, pretty solidly won. Pretty happy overall. Been decent. The fun, I bet, is going to come after this. We have our first split choice of the campaign coming up here, so...
Father! Did you see me in battle?
I guess we've lost. Too bad.
I feel like there's some irony of Jiang Wei not being defeated in this fight.
The general has been defeated. We've won.
I can believe it. Damn you, game. But he probably says the same thing he said every damn time.
I'm here to report that our army is strong and our country prospers from the spoils of war.
Very, very nice. What do we got here? 43 to 47. Some small increases of abilities, nothing too much. Our skills and like technique is going up very, very nice, which is pretty awesome. That's definitely one of the advantages you have with Cao Cao's forces. It goes up pretty quickly. How the hell was Sauron still a standard foot unit? What? I'm astonished.
My lord, I present the enemy's general, Peng De.
Oh, I am in awe of such a lord. You find it in yourself to forgive your prisoner, and even ask me to help. I will serve Lord Cao Cao until my body returns to dust.
Very, very nice. He will be a very capable general under our steer. That's the plan.
won't stop. I've heard that somewhere.
Oh no.
You have? Liu Bei often hummed it.
Liu Bei did?
Careful, it could be poisonous. Nah, it's not.
You're beautiful.
Oh boy. Sigh. Alright then, so battle is won. Very, very nice. Well, look, play through the first bit of this because I know what's coming up here.
The battle at Tong Gate results in a victory for Cao Cao's army. The defeated Ma Chao retreats to the Yi province. Having recovered from the defeat at Chibi, Liu Bei amasses new forces with which to oppose Cao Cao and forms an alliance with Liu Zhang of the Yi province. Naming his forces Shu, Liu Bei sets out to attack on all fronts. He has Guan Yu invade the Jing province, Zhang Fei invade Hangzhang, and convinces Kai Wengi, Queen of Fu, to assault Cao Cao's army from the rear. Cao Cao, put on the defensive, decides to handle the situation by splitting his army into 3 parts and fighting on all 3 fronts simultaneously.
Yeah, because why not? So, notice there are some definite differences in story here, not just the whole Kai Wenji stuff. Notice how it doesn't say Liu Bei takes out Liu Zhang and establishes Shu, he allies with him instead. Yeah. This will be pertinent later on in the game. So, 3 options presented to us. We can give you a head to Shi province. We can go back to the Mount Dingjun, or the Battle of Fan Castle here as well. Now, as I mentioned in the Liu Bei story, the path we're going to be taking through this is Shi province, like without a question. So that means we're going to be doing the other 2 first. And I reckon we're actually going to go ahead and we're going to start off with the Battle of Fanjiang. I was very curious to do this battle on the defensive side. It's one of the few rare defensive siege battles you do in the entire game. There's very few of them. I'm trying to think of another one you might do. This might be like literally it. It's a very rare situation to be in. It's pretty cool though, so at least I assume we're going to be defensive here. Or is it going to be roles reverse? Guan Yu's now in Fanj. I have no idea. The game's like, okay, the story from the first time, forget it. Like, we're going to completely turn things on their head. So maybe we're attacking Guan Yu in Fan Castle now. I have legit no idea. It doesn't matter. Anyways, thank you all for watching as per always. And yeah, next time, we're going to be delving into branch paths, which means plenty of fun and games. I'll see you then.